Okay, whoa. Here we are again. With some challenges. Now I can finally take the Fox coins. Alrighty then. Quickly close that. Chip. Open that for myself. Okay, and let's find a game. Actually, let me get my water first. Whee! So let's see if I can fix my fence. Struggle 3 is my opponent's name. He wants a blitz game. I still don't understand how people offer the same exact time settings that already exist under auto match. What's the point of that? SGGO. Canadian standoff. Only I'm not in Canada anymore, but
Start to play.
just making sure we can see everything is correct. Yes, yes, yes. Aha. Okay. I don't think there's any specific tactic that I need to employ for this strategy. Yeah, so let's just play normal Go for now. I mean, the challenge, now that the challenge begins, really, that the chapters begin, it is going to start to feel a bit more like Go normal Go, but still with some restrictions, some choices to be made. Mm. But for now, I don't really need to think about my style as much as I did in the prologue. As in the prologue, it mattered more. Not being able to attack or invade greatly affected the way I probably want to play. Now he's going to push. No, he's going to play that one. Mm. So you could just play here, but this one, I first of all, I prefer this one just for making this more stable and not to have to play these variations where the peep happens. But second of all, it also leaves a weakness less, basically. It's also a bit more in the spirit of the challenge. Okay, I kind of want to play high here again. Because it actually fits the position. Not playing everything low on the top side makes some sense to me. Okay, that one I don't need to react to if I don't want to. But I can. But I don't want to. Maybe it's now time to just split the right side. I could also attach here. I think attaching here makes sense. Yeah, sure. Okay. We're going to play it this way. I see. Then we're just going to play the normal stuff. This is just the normal stuff. Yeah, and then I can just escape like that. Just reduce the right side naturally. And I could also counter here immediately. Let's strengthen first. If he wants to spend a move around age 17, that's okay. Okay. Um, in that case, I don't have anything to build here. Not that that's a challenge, but might as well already look at my stuff. My group here. Now I strengthened it already. So, is there anything? The two stones, these are strong. Don't have any shape that I need to fix. I don't have anywhere where I can maybe cut off or severely attack. Even if he plays this, can just escape. I could also invade here and attack this, but I think this is more promising because it creates two. I split him in two. This one would be more of an invasion and harassment. This one is actually a split and like a splitting attack, basically. And though F17 is still light and still can go into the corner, no problem. But I didn't want to kick because then the invasion here is much less powerful. Now if he plays the diagonal, I can just play here if I kicked and then he plays diagonal. So he jumps. Now I'm thinking I could kick, but if I kick, if he doesn't extend, if he just plays the diagonal, well, he could. No, actually, if I kick, he has G18. Uh-huh. There's that move. So I'm just going to jump. Later, I could still just, maybe not even kick, but just descend here. Because the kick and then this diagonal gives some more shape. If I just play here, there isn't really that much shape. Okay. Um, Now he's clearly threatening to cover me at 013. And I still don't have a cut here. So that is solid shape. So I'm just going to push here. Mm-hmm. I could push again because the turn would still be pretty nasty. Okay, so he harness. If I harness back, I have a cut there, but it's not really a cut because I can counter cut, extend, threaten to ladder, and then just net this stone easily. Can also still peep. Mm, Cutting immediately could also be an option. If I push in at P14 at some point. I wonder if I should do that immediately as well, actually. Might help my shape somewhat. And then but then if I cut, black can just extend anyway, so I will Hane here. He does double Hane. Well, okay. So he's building the right side, but that's all that black is building, and there's still some RG there. So now I'm just going to fix my fence by just extending here, and that fixes the cut for sure, forever and ever. All is for the way, all the way. Okay, so he just fixes his cut. That is fair. Now I don't have a cut there to fix. Black could peep, but that wouldn't really give black that much. Black could jump, then I can turn. That doesn't work either. Black could two-space jump, but that's maybe a bit too much. So what about just d17? I think d17, or I could even play this way. I don't feel like kicking. I think I'm just going to stick with this option then. Yeah, because this takes the corner, and it also takes away a lot of potential options for this stone. Okay, he just jumped there. I mean, he could, in theory, play h16 and then do some jump there, but his shape is way too thin and I'm very strong on the bottom left corner. Going to turn here. Now he peeps, though. Hmm. That is threatening a cut. And I don't want to leave behind the cut. Unless I know exactly what to do. I can't say that I completely do. If I do this one, it has the advantage of also playing here. I mean, okay, if I peeped here, I don't want to protect the cut, but on the other hand, that's also on par with my not wanting to defend anything. So I will defend out of principle here. Not because I think it's the absolute best move for sure, but because I also don't think it can be bad, and because I think I tend to not play these calmer moves. He jumps again, though. I expected him to Hane, kind of. Do I jump here? Or do I mean, I think if I extend, that's a bit too slow. So I will jump. Do I even need, okay, if I don't jump, he can Hane. What does this do? It just creates some potential against this group. It also creates some potential for him to create something on the right side. So I think this move is worth spending a move. And as long as he has the K10, oh, right, Tengen is not K10 on Fox. As long as he has that weakness. Whoa. What? Is he? What is he doing? You can't claim that this white group is actually weak, no? There's so many problems in black shape. Whew. Okay. Interesting. We might have a game 3 situation again where the opponent is convinced that the stick is attackable. Now, if I do push and cut, if I push at L8 to begin with, then I also fix my wedge weakness for sure. And if I then cut that center mostly, it's basically threatening this one stone. If he extends here, then the ladder is not even working for black. You would have to net this, but then there's weaknesses here as well. Um, don't think I can use any of the weaknesses in black's position there too easily. It's not 100% Sente, but it sure is annoying for black to let me push through there and counterattack him there. Strengthens my group. Mm-hmm. The cut at P11 could be some nice archie to have. I wonder how best, but if I just cut, he can actually ignore on the right hand and just jump, so that's no good. Um, yeah, something like 40 points on the right without me reducing anything there. I have some points on the bottom left. Hmm. If I now counterattack here, and black plays something here. Kind of tempted to just play a defensive move here. I also have this Ko always as a resource of sorts. Du, du, du. Okay, in the spirit of the Pacifist challenge, I will play the defensive move, even though I really don't want to. Okay, and then he continues to play aggressively here. I could peep here. And then if he defends here, I could double peep here. Then play some sort of peep here and still go with this. I still can, I mean, I can still basically connect. With K18. Right, I play K18, he plays here, I play the Atari, he plays here, I play the Atari, and then this one, and then he cuts, and then I descend in Sente. And then I connect, and then there's a lot of problems here. I also still have a co-potential. There's this kind of double peep here, though. Trust. This also exposes the weaknesses here more. And it makes the archie of this stone a lot less likely to do anything. It kind of, I mean, it defends, it protects my two stones here, while also putting some pressure on this black shape here. So that is the main idea here. Obvious move is obvious, because we know that he's trying to absolutely murder me here. Okay, he can still play this one, of course. Okay, we shall see where this leads us. Okay. So he's really insistent on this idea working for him. But this exchange, I think, is actually bad because it gives me liberties on the M17 stone, which then in turns means I can do a lot of counter peeping here. But even that doesn't protect against the counter peep here. So I protect this. I mean, this one already made the connection under impossible. Connection under impossible. Okay. That is a bad exchange as well, usually. Because it just removes his own liberties, and my liberties are not on any debate. Whatever that sentence tried to be. I also have a B2 bomber, so obviously I can't lose anymore. Because everyone knows if you have a B2 bomber, you automatically win. Okay, so really he is claiming that he can kill me. Holy crap, okay. Let's see how we handle this best. I could start with this peep. Then if this defends, I can double peep here and then double peep here. If this defends, I can play here and then threaten to capture the two stones here, which is not live yet though. I play this. Then I also have Okay, will we have another 5 minute think by the opponent, or did I screw up this game? But you can see, like the games where I mean, this might be bad for me, but in general, I think this is a nice strategy to prevail on Fox, especially to just dangle a stick in front of the opponent, not a carrot, a stick, and make them kill it and try to kill it. And yeah, because if he okay, so he does it this way. But if he does it this way, if I peep here and black just connects and then I play here, I don't actually threaten. Hmm. Hmm. Why did I think this works? Ah, because I thought the two stones can't be expended. Hmm. That doesn't threaten to cut there. That's a problem. Hmm. Hmm. Fascinating. Hmm. Double peep doesn't work. Because after I connect, and black just connects on the outside. And 15 doesn't work. Hmm. It's fascinating to me because in my mind I was already being super passive, and yet I'm in a quite difficult life and death situation in the end. Hmm, fascinating. Can I do something here to maybe if I break through here? I'm going to ask this question first because I think if I jump in here, I do. Hmm. I really don't want to exchange this one because it weakens me on this side. Destroy here and then this one doesn't really change anything. But it does with this one and this one. And then this one. Oh, okay. If I pushed here and he blocks, I think the cut makes the most sense. Then I could play the Atari for sure. If he extends, then I don't want to push here if I want to cut here immediately. And then I can Atari here again. And I can extend out because this one I can respond here, and then I could cut here. That indeed would be a problem. The Hana seems a bit too much. And thank you for the follow. If I can find the correct. Eh. WXHDQ has a ring to it. I extend again. And he cuts. I could play here, threatening to cut on the outside here, especially if I get the peep in here. If I cut immediately at P11, black could, black could even just play P9. And then if I extend down, there's nothing in there. So let's test what black wants to do here. He can't cut because then I can for sure cut at P11. But I mean, Q10 seems like the most reasonable choice here. What? I just said you can't cut. What are you doing? Excuse me? If I Atari here and he responds, hmm. Ah, wait, hang on. Okay, I play this cut, he extends, I play this one. Okay, he has to play the empty triangle then. Plays the empty triangle. I play the Atari, then I play the extend. Still, I mean, even if he plays the empty triangle, I play the Atari, then I extend. Then he plays the Atari. I connect. Ah, wait, then the ladder is working. Ah, in that case, hmm. Maybe I did need to. Huh. But did I have a timing to. Oh! To ever play Q, Q8, I was about to say, but this way? I mean, that's obviously amazing for me. I just make an eye here. 1.5 eyes in Gote, and now I'm going to go to the toilet for a second while destroying territory. Always love that. Now the ko in the top. Okay, be right back. Now the question is that center A is the bottom, is that big enough? Because the weaknesses here have enough for Black to worry about? Or B, is it center because otherwise, well, okay, What if I just play it here now? Because that is center. Then I could play here. Then I could push here and push here and just capture those. Or push out here, make this basically center, and then I can come back to live. However, the one problem I have with this plan is that if I do this and then we do this and then black, well, okay, black plays here. I connect. Then I threaten to push up. Black protects. I threaten here. He protects on that side. I push in here. And then we push in here. And then black pushes out here. Mm. Oh, also, hang on. I can ask, what if I ask this question here? And black descends and then connects? That doesn't work, okay. Okay, here if black cuts, that's bad news.
Yoyomi now starts.
Two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's like
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
not sure about this one. I'm doing it because I can still live locally here. He now does this though. Okay. That just helps me liberty-wise though. Because now I don't have this weakness here anymore. But the one issue I have with this is that black can defend against all of these threats by playing here. Yeah. I'm not sure if that trade was worth it because now he can jump in here and destroy this. So probably I should have just let them go and just live immediately. That was a bad exchange. Ah, and I failed it, but
9,
apparently I
8,
can't help
7,
myself.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh well, let's just make life then. Maybe I do this one, just but at least one, two, three. I mean, I can kind of set my. Can I have case safe in the center? I could play this one. No.
9,
Oh well, okay. Can he do something like this one? Oh, can he do this one? Do this one? He does this one, I just do this one. He does this one. Ah. Here's this one.
Eight,
This one. Ah, no, 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 because if he pushes in and I push in and then he pushes in, and I can just play the Atari here. Okay, then never mind. And if this, Atari, this, okay, 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 okay. Phew. If I play this one now, he covers and I play the Atari and then we just play this, then I'm probably better served to just play this one immediately.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, this was just not. I'm making myself weaker just to because I really, really wanted this archer here too, and that's exactly the kind of move that I shouldn't do. Can I crosscut here? Do this one and
9,
extend up.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, actually I can push in here. Open the fence door, yeah. Wait, this doesn't work. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, calm down. Just because you imbue me doesn't mean you have to play horrible. Should I play these exchanges? Maybe not. I have the time. Use the Biyoyomi. Use the force.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
If he now cuts, then I can play this one. If he just plays here, then that's already okay. What?
Nine.
What? He can't even block because then it's just Atari and ladder and not whatnot. Yeah, so he does it this way. That one I just need to connect. Actually, if he captures. Yeah, I wonder if I even want to protect here. If I cut. No. Okay, let's do this one. He has to protect. And then I can jump and my group here is alive.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Actually, even if he does this, I still have this one. No, I just played the Atari. Ah, but here now, do I want to play this one? Um, because it does not threaten the co.
9, 8,
It actually threatens the
7,
squeeze.
6, 5, 4.
Just makes black shape even more ridiculous. Now this empty triangle looks weird. And if he plays the Atari, that's just even worse shape. Yeah, okay. And here, because I never want to take this Atari, I wonder even about playing the empty triangle here. Because if he gets to now play this one and then this one, he makes some shape, so...
9.
Okay, now, solid shape. Fix the fence. After black obviously connects. I could peep here, that would be aggressive. I could jump here, that would be part. And I could also just play the very solid move here. And then this might be a move.
8, 7, 6, 5.
But then he might be able to
4,
play
3,
this. Let me think
2,
about this for a second.
1.
If I play this and he plays the knight's move, then I could push and cut, and his group should be in more danger. I could play this one, but that's not the solid shape. I could play this one, but then black could peep. If this one and this, I could just
9,
jump.
8, 7,
This would also
6,
be, of course, a very
5,
valid shape.
4, 3.
Okay, solid shape, if in doubt. And if he plays this one, the push and cut should be... Black only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties then. Yeah. So black can't really do this. Now I'm actually thinking about the peep here. Just because that's a kind of a shape move, but it also gives him shape. Let's think about my own shape first and foremost. I play this and then he plays this, I can still push and push and push.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
My shape first. Mm-hmm. Mm. Now there's this Atari, but it is Santa for me anytime pretty much. Mm. So maybe
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will play the solid shape once again here. Just diagonals and a one space jump. You should usually be solid enough to not, at least not very easily be cut off. Even if he plays this, I can just connect. The wedge doesn't work because there's a double Atari. Okay, so he does protect. Mm. He can't really because I can always play here and then push and cut.
9,
Um,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not sure about this exchange. He turns there, okay. In that case, he does have this one to some. He has this one. And then this one. He could do this way. But capturing the one stone is not
9,
that big of a
8,
deal.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay. That being said, though, because I have some weaknesses here, so tempting, but let me fix my own shape.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me trust that my position is good enough that I can just defend my group here. Also, I'm a little bit eyeing the dragon jump here. Okay, so he spends a move here. I could protect the corner. That maybe just this one. I could play here. I think, I mean, protecting my own shape, the best would be to just
9,
play here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Corner is also really big, but this is the more solid option, helping my middle group as well a little bit. Yeah, that's also not small. Do I need to? I mean, okay, if I don't play there, then black gets to just harass this forever. And with this one, I do still have some RG left with this, even if it's not that much. There's also actually the peep here and some jump.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Also, the ladder is working for me. But the problem, I think, is just that this whole... Okay. The problem is that this whole black group is really not that weak. So I think the profit is coming more from something around here. If I played here now...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was tempted to play here now as a response. Maybe if he asks this question once more, because then he can't get... Yes, Dragon Jump is my own creation because I am the one who plays the dragon enclosure. So I really like that. Okay, so we defended that. Hmm, it's probably eyeing something here. This is also really, really big.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Uh-huh.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, he's defending against the ladder this way. That's what he's doing. If he bumps, then I think I just extend back up so he doesn't get more forcing moves against this whole thing here. Hmm. I wonder if I needed to, but no, I think just this black group is that not that weak, so I...
9,
Okay, we are doing this now. But this... he is also losing a liberty on his own. Hmm. And if he gets completely surrounded, because I mean, I have this one in center against threatening to cut this
8,
off.
7, 6.
Oh, he goes in this direction immediately. Okay. That way, though, he can Hane, but then I just defend. Interesting. What if I just played here?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
And then we
3,
push here.
2, 1.
He could also Hane, but then I... No, I can't cut. Then I can Hane, then he can play the tiger move, then I can play this tiger move. Hmm.
9,
Solid shape. Fixing the fence first. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's big. If he jumps in and I just defend, I mean, he doesn't. I guess no. I want to block first. Yeah, I want to block first for sure. And then if he Hane connects, then I can ignore it more easily, I think.
8,
to play. I guess this one is huge. Hmm.
9, 8, 7,
Cuts. I
6,
just jump
5,
back.
4, 3,
He cuts. And maybe I just counter Atari. Then he captures, then I just extend back. Then he plays here. I play the Atari and play here. It's like a. I connect. That's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that was, I think, the classic 7-point reverse center kind of deal.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me ask this question first. Ah, he can respond this way. Play this way. Uh, hey.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
Obviously threatening to just, okay, yeah, that way. If I were to turn here now, he would have to keep taking away my liberties. I don't see any. I don't. Besides losing co-threads, I suppose I don't really see
9, 8, 7.
see much this is losing. And then maybe some inside. Um,
9,
and some inside artery is working maybe then. Inside job. Okay, so he's defending on the outside. However, that means that I should have some potential threats here. Maybe if I turn
8, 7,
first.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I have some
1.
Yoyomi left. Let's see. If I peeped
2
here, is that
yo-yomis
of
left.
any service for me? Also, if I did this and he turns and I just extend, and he extends and I extend. I could also push here first. No.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. It's hard to get by. If I do this and extend and I do this, I suppose the turn, I don't have anything center there. So if I peeped here first, then just this one.
9,
Mm,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I got him to play a suboptimal move, locally speaking, I think. Can I now play this one? Make him descend? Or no, if I play the Hane, that's probably too
9,
much.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
If he cuts and I play the Atari and he extends, then he can push in. Yeah. I can play here first. Then play here, threaten to push
9,
here.
8, 7.
Let me do this one first. Ah, but then he could push through here. Ah, that might have been no good. Hmm. But
9, 8,
hmm.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, I don't need to respond to this one actually. If he captures, I can still descend here if I wanted to. Yeah. Okay, if I connect and he does play the bump here. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, let's do like this, make this a ko. Because I do have a nice ko thread here, so he doesn't even bother. Ah, he tries to make the ko bigger, or rather, no, if I play this one and he descends and I play the Atari, that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't even work, so. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last Byoyomi.
Maybe if I just connect here, I'm actually making the ko more problematic for him.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, I don't know. I still have my group here, which is not alive either, so it's like, yeah.
9,
But at least now this is actually a ko. Where are you playing online? This is Fox Go server, if that was your question. Can push and play here, then he can push in. He can't really push in here. It's probably the most famous Go server that exists currently. Or if he pushes in that block and he connects, he can push in here. Uh-huh. He could push in there, then I just connect, then he pushes in. He plays this one and then pushes in, then I just capture here. If he cuts and then plays this one. Hmm. Not really a good way to avoid this, huh? Don't think I have anything comparable, especially if I want to fight this ko. It's a bit of a pity that now well, I guess, yes, this
8,
is a Kofit because I have
7,
this one.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have one Kofit here, and then if he plays here, I have a second one here. If he plays extend, then I have a second Kofit from the inside here. This is just alive. Okay, yeah, he pokes. That was not unexpected.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Nah, I'm losing by quite a bit. Okay, this is the top side, though. It's just about some territory. This one is huge ko. That would be about a lot more territory. And there's still also even some counter against this. Maybe if I extend, no,
9,
but then there's still
8,
Archie here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, so he's confident that he can win this ko. I'm willing to give up even this 2 stones or something like this, I guess. Um, just he has a couple of Kofoeds here against this group. Ah, is that big enough? Hmm.
9, 8, 7.
Interesting. Because I can just connect under here. He can't separate me here. I just connect. Right, if he plays here, I just play the Atari. And if he plays here, I just connect. Or am I tripping here? He might be able to capture these 2 stones. But not without a cost either. Yeah. Okay, if I played this and then this, that would be bad. Um, I could play this one though. And then if he plays, because then he can't play this one anymore.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
And then this one actually threatens to capture the. Um, this is still Sente, huh? Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Maybe that was worth
4,
it then.
3, 2, 1.
Hmm. Here ties I connect. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. If I just played here now, I can threaten to play here and threaten to play here and here and do something in the middle here, maybe. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay. Maybe that was worth it for black. I'm not sure, actually. Okay, so he spends a move jumping in there.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
There's some archie against these stones here. Ah, that way works. I see. Maybe. Do I?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm losing by a lot. I think the game was really good for me before I connected here and let him get this. And the game was probably also good for me when he chased, or at least still playable. But yeah, this
9,
just I
8,
needed to
7,
respond or something, I
6,
suppose.
5, 4, 3. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hmm. Okay. I will accept that as a forcing move. Okay, I will also accept that as a forcing move. Okay. I guess that makes some sense. But he has to come back and defend. Maybe the turn. Oh, okay. I mean, still not quite. Well, I guess maybe he could sacrifice this. Maybe I should. I don't know. But yeah, he defends here. Here, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, he saw it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah, I'm like 20
6,
points behind at this
5,
point.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm. Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Somehow I need to trick him some way. Because okay. Maybe there is some hope here with some liberty shortage here. Okay. My roommate has officially lost it. Played here, and then he plays this Atari and just connects under.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I still think it was a overall good game what happened here, but just didn't quite work out all the way through the game because yeah, I didn't play in Bioyomi all that well. Hmm. Kind of out of ideas here for the position.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
So let's resign. Ah, sad. I thought I could win this maybe. Oh, my opponent ranked up? Really? No, I ranked down. Okay, that makes more sense. Right, because it was an 8-dan game. Okay, now this account is 7-dan. Finally. And we can actually just stay on this account for the fast game next. Um, but I guess then the recent games counted as losses after all, because I was 2 losses away? I don't know. Anyway, this was PS1, game 5. Quit room. Open Sesame, which you can't see yet. There we go.
someone invites you to play.
Nope, thank you. I think out of the 5 games that I played in Pacific Summer, though, it was my second best. And I'm very curious. Like the bottom right is so interesting to me because, see, I spent one move to defend myself. Oh, also let me, of course, progress. Well, maybe I do the progress after reviewing the game, because I might change my mind if that actually was a game that counts. But I'm pretty sure I played very solid in the sense of the description, at least. It doesn't say anything about creating weak groups necessarily. Though of course it referred to, because I spent what I attached. Okay, then I spent a whole move here basically. Like I spent Gote to improve the group, but okay, he also spent a move to weaken it. But I also can get out already. And then after this, I push and push and push and push, and he defends. So the question is maybe if this one is too, maybe this one actually needs to be here. It needs to be here. Because then if this one, that doesn't even threaten much because I'm already strong on the outside, so I might even just completely surround black. And if they cut, then, I mean, whoop-de-doo, I can probably even further surround. But yeah, maybe this one was too greedy. And I should have played here. Because that kind of... Me getting moves here doesn't severely weaken this side. So we could say that black is already super strong here. And then we have... See, the issue, I think, is with this... or maybe not the issue, maybe I'm correct, but just my thinking here is that this group is already so strong. I spent so many moves on this, even though I guess kind of... I never spent a move because black always answered. So maybe that's an indicator that I could have said... that black is so strong here, so maybe now it's time to say these 3 stones and this group are kind of in a power struggle. And if I play here, black won't spend the move to play here because then I surround these. And if black plays here, then I will maybe play something here. And if I ever play this, then the RG of this stone is completely killed off. So maybe this one was a bit too greedy, huh? Okay, but then we jump. Then black does this. I protect. Then black goes from the outside and really tries to harass me. And maybe my problem here also was because I know just how much this group has resources. I didn't ever fear for the life of it until I really consciously had to read out, oh, how exactly do I make life? Until then, I thought shouldn't be an issue. I even get like weaknesses, weakness, kind of some space here, some space. But then again, I even spent a move here, which felt passive to me. Okay, well, then okay, looking back at this, I suppose black spent as many moves around this as me, right? Every move that I played on this group was in some way answered by the opponent. So maybe it is even just playing here now, just playing this immediately. If this, black can't... Well, if black cuts, I can play here. Then if black plays this... I'd have to... No, but if I play this, then this. So if I just defend anyway, black just crawls. I suppose I get this one in center at some point, but... I don't know if I like that, actually. So maybe, yeah, this group, but this group helped this move helped my group though. And then this, I think, this peep was really bad, I think, for black. And then this peep was also very weird. And then this peep was also really bad. And then this Hane, he could have just played here. I don't think I can easily make, even if he just does this, I don't think I can easily... Well, I guess this way works, huh? Yeah, there's some problems with the Archie here. So maybe even after this, just jump here. I mean, literally, that will be kind of a chapter. Or level, I should say, not a whole chapter. Um, but I do tend to play peeps when they're not good enough. Anyway, so I thought that maybe this way, and then, okay, I destroy this area a bit, but it's going to be hard for me to create a second eye here, and this peep was not as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, then black cut here shocked me. And then I really wanted to play here, because if I get black to answer, then this one. No, but it doesn't change much because black capture, or if black, well, if black does this one and I capture here and we do this one now, and then black does whatever black did in the game, capture here, then I guess, no, that does, okay, turn, Atari, and then it's still 3 versus 4. So yeah, okay. So the Atari wouldn't have changed anything compared to the game. I think the cut immediately. Yeah, and then here, I mean, he can, obviously, if he plays this, it's just over. So he would have had to play this empty triangle. And then my reading was if this, okay, of course he has to come out here. And then he can't play the Atari here, obviously, because then I just play the Atari. Well, I guess he can, but then he, I guess he could cut here then. No, he can't. Okay, never mind. So he can't cut there, so we'd have to spend a move here. And then I would already have half an eye here. Let's say I get this incentive. I would already have a half eye here. And more archy against the whole shape here with like this and even like I don't know, something like this. I guess it's not sent against those. But yeah, that would have been a problem. So he just chose to sacrifice, but I think that was also good. Yeah, and here, actually, hmm. What if I played here now? If black cuts, no, if black cuts, then I have to live, and this is a weird exchange, I suppose. So if I just live here instead, just make the same life. If black ever cuts here, um, then I still just get some forcing moves from the outside. I get this one as a forcing move later in the game if I want to. Because I'm threatening to connect under, so let's say I get this in endgame. And then, I mean, sacrificing those, but keeping all this and not having any struggle with my group here. And I would keep center this way if he captured these. I think that would have been the correct move, and then if I play here, then it's good. We quickly check. This would have been... Nope, this is black +1. Oh, okay. Let me quickly check. Let me just check connecting here. That would have been, that is why, okay, so connecting was not a mistake. Sheesh. Okay. Or maybe, I guess, maybe the exchange here is a mistake, but maybe but maybe the thing was I shouldn't have lived here immediately and I should done, if I play here now and black just plays here. Hmm. I play here, black defense. Isn't there M4? If you just connect. If I just connect, isn't I don't what? Oh, you mean okay, if I connect, but what does it do? Like, let's just say you do this and then the M4. What are you looking at here? I didn't see anything with M4, but if you see something, please enlighten me. Atari? Atari? What Atari? Fine. How is M5 an Atari? Oh, that's not what that wasn't Atari who said that. Okay. Atari, okay, sure. Okay, M5. Okay, sure. Now what? I still don't see the vision. Okay, I mean, we eat the stones, but you weakened the outside still, and you strengthened this group a lot. So that's what I saw that I didn't like. And black got this endgame here, which later S7 is a big bonus for black potentially. So, and you know, like there's in this case there's still this, and I could still just capture these as a bigger. That's why I made this exchange because I thought I could capture these stones then anyway. If I want this variation, then I would at least want him to commit to the two stones and then get more like this. That was my idea. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Oh, this was so bad. But then Blake returned it by playing the Zatari, I think, which I don't think can be good. However, on the other hand, I mean, I am in more trouble with my group here than Blake is. Hmm. So maybe the real culprit is actually that I played this empty triangle here, which just doesn't work, and I should have just played here. Just play the normal move. I just didn't want black to get this one in center, but I guess, I mean, hmm, not sure about this then. Maybe here also it was just I was not aggressive enough against. But again, this group is basically alive, so I don't know what to do here. How did I fall this far behind? Was it really just the core? I mean, this kind of felt like I made good. Yeah, here I should have played here first, actually. Because then if this one and the cut, then I can play Atari and Atari first, and then just defend here. And then black can't jump in because of this throw-in. And black would have to jump in, I guess, here. Then I can block, and then I keep some corner, I suppose. Hmm, I don't know, maybe not enough. But then maybe I keep center to connect here. Maybe I needed to connect here in the first place. Maybe also, where did I get this? Maybe instead of this one, I needed to do something inside here immediately. Or maybe the top side was just not so important enough, and actually this one was bigger. That I could also see. But this also fixed myself a little bit more. Was almost thinking this one just because it makes the horse shape here, but it also maybe. Or maybe I should just fight here. But yeah, not sure. And then kind of with the core in the top left. Yeah, this maybe okay, if I just respond here and let black capture here, I have one more core thread here. Then we do this, then let's say black has this as a core thread. And then what do I do? Do I have any core thread that's big enough in this case? Not against this. And black also still has two core threads here. And also peeps against, yeah, I just can't fight the core, huh? Instead of J16. Oops. Can we instead do a counter with D13? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Because I mentioned the dragging enclosure, but my problem with that is black can just take the corner and black is reasonably strong on both sides. But maybe just do something like this. If we get black to do this, then I can counterattack here. Possible. But you know that's not the point of the of this level. This is about fixing my fence. So yeah, so that's why I played J16. Um, okay, let's see what or was there anything else that happened afterwards there? No, it's just the coin. If I lose the coin, it's bad for me. Then I think the game is essentially here. Yeah, I find maybe I can just connect, but then black can also still play this one. Ah, no, black cannot. Hang on. Oh, if black can never push down anyway, once I connect here, then I probably... Ah, then I should have connected here. Oh, that was a big mistake. Oh, if I connect here... Okay, black can play this one in center, I suppose, and then extend here. Hmm. Okay, still not brilliant. I have nothing that I can do here. But at least I don't lose that much here, as much, and I still have this capture later in center, of course not now. Then I'd maybe play the big move here. What does it say here? No, black plus 24. Never mind. Okay, yeah, it's just I think it was just bad for me here. Let me quickly check. Yeah, it was already black plus. Oh shoot. Okay, it was already really bad for me. What the? Ah, okay. I think like okay, you can't see the graph. Hang on, just a second. Um, actually put it above the trial so that I never show. So yeah, I had a I had a good position. I suspect when I just lived, but other than that, the game was actually pretty good for my opponent. I did not anticipate that it was that bad for me. But I guess, yeah, making the bad exchanges and letting him just get to the middle and having the weak groups there was just not that good. I mean, still kind of, still my second best. It's a slope down. No, come on. I had a peak there. It's not a complete destruction. At this point, it was only black plus 3. But after that, yeah. I mean, I also to be fair, I really panicked here, and that's also something I have to work on in crisis management trial. Um, yeah, because here I lost like 5 points with these. Blake also lost 2.5 points with that. Okay, so at least my judgment on that was correct. But then this was actually a mistake. I needed to not do this. Okay, and then this was fine, but here it's already black plus 11, and after that, it was just very, very difficult. Okay, let's go from the start when it actually still mattered. Yeah, that's right. This is always like a minus half point, but I just prefer this solid option, especially right now. Okay, so that was fine. Yeah, also answering was also fine. Invading here was totally fine. Jumping here too. Pushing from behind here was 2. The double Hani was as well. Yeah, okay. So this was a good move, but this one would have been better. Or even the peep here. Okay, and then jump here. Just something that still centers around this whole area here. So I guess I underestimated just the struggle that took place here. And yeah, the turn here would have been minus 0.1, so essentially the blue move. And if black plays here now, then black even. So this whole area here, I really underestimated. I guess just how much black can harass my weaknesses if black plays here and how much black gets here versus if I play here. I guess if I play here, it's not amazing. Minus 0.3. So actually a totally playable move. This move. I think if my opponent played it, I would immediately assume that it is a bad move. That's fascinating. This one I will have to remember. Uh, but okay, I mean, my move was not bad, but this one was actually. Okay, so that is too passive. So, but again, it's in the spirit of a challenge to not leave the cut behind, unless I know exactly how to handle it. And I couldn't really say that I knew exactly, but okay, this was actually It's a good learning opportunity though, because this is the kind of move I didn't think it was brilliant, but I also wasn't sure if it's actually that bad. So learning that this kind of defensive move is actually learning from the other side, right? I usually almost never defend my cuts if I can avoid it. So if now I defend them more often, and then I actually learn, okay, when was it a good defense and when was it passive as I expected, then that I can learn from that. Okay, anyway. So that, yeah, that was surprising too, though. I'd almost lost back the whole thing. Just Hane, and then I can't Hane. Well, I can Hane back, but you can just cut here in this case, and then it's worse than the game, I suppose. And if I play this one though, yeah, that is of course not the best shape. Two empty triangles. Sad. Anyway, he played this, I jumped, he played this, I push and cut. Push cut was not amazing, just turn here. Because then after this I can just push. Uh-huh. And then just, oh, then cut. Okay. Nope, you ignore this. Okay, you ignore this and cut here. And then if this one comes, you just sacrifice the corner. Okay, I see. And then you Hane. Oh, this is the kind of fight that I struggle with. But okay, yeah, okay, makes some sense. Let's say we just jump here then, and I don't get to cut. Then, okay, pushing here was actually a good exchange. Then jumping in here. And I suppose because this is not, okay, this is center enough now, but there's no cut here, okay. Then after this exchange and these, I suppose I get some eye shape here. Oh, what? Excuse me. No, this is rubbish. This is a rubbish variation. This is just 50 play out AI being 50 play out AI. But anyway, I mean, just generally, you can make some eye shape here and you still can make eye shape here, but okay. Anyway, the cut was fine though. It was only -1 point. And the pushing here was fine. And then I did play this move, and this was a good move. That was then the blue move. Ah, wow, and then this indeed was a big mistake. So I really, really, I guess what I didn't respect here, because, I mean, I didn't play any non-solid move here, right? That's not for this level. So I didn't fail the challenge in that sense. But I failed to realize that while my group is probably not easy to kill, there is this clear best direction here where I can both destroy some points and counterattack the two stones. And playing here just didn't really abuse the white. So in that sense, it failed the challenge a bit. That in that sense it failed a little bit, but not really. But it failed like the pacifist gut check, I want to say, in that I was playing this looking at some weaknesses of black. No, this is also looking for net weaknesses at black. So I guess it fails looking at the correct weaknesses. That could be said about this move. And it was greedy in the sense that I also tried to strengthen my two stones, but also I did it while basically playing against the wall in a way. So you could see that move that way. And yeah, just playing here. No, but what I failed to realize was that the opponent spent as many moves as I did around my group here, right? So that actually makes a lot of sense that then that actually makes a lot of sense that I then need to spend another move on it. Though I guess the game 3 got me a bit too much confidence, and then I said, this kind of stick can never die. Anyway, g4. It's probably better, to be honest. No, it's worse. Okay. It's actually 1 point worse. Okay. Yeah, just because this area just doesn't matter. And the two stones are even light in a way. I actually want to check this one now. This is minus 2.7. And if this one and cut, mm, nope, all of a sudden it's black plus 9. So yeah, like I explored, that's not good. So if instead now I play here and black just defends, okay, I push and cut. I mean, right? Now black has to, okay, let's say black now for some reason they defends here, then I can just extend here or Atari here. And if this one I can extend, if this one I can extend, and if this one, then I can counterattack this group again. I can peep here again. This I have to for sure review with much more playouts. This is too risky. Maybe also this one, or maybe just this one. This one to both. I like this one actually because if now black defends, then I can. Still here? Okay, no, yeah, okay. Then I can attach here and create more space on the right side. I like that better actually. Or just a very, very solid one. And if black now were to surround, I guess then you can cut. No, just push, jump. Okay, I will have to review that more closely. What about then just bumping here and just not allowing black to get in? That's only minus 2.3, but just because it's a bad exchange. What about just very solidly preventing? Okay. Okay, so this one is good to check out. Is it? No, okay. Because this is basically, this one is only minus 1.4. And it's essentially, it's because it's a move that black plays. It's a blue move for black. So I was actually curious, what about just preventing that by playing it myself? What about this one? Nope, that's minus 6 for some reason. Oh, because of this clamp. And if I played here myself, then this doesn't work, obviously, because I just capture this. Oh, I see. Okay, but yeah, this and earlier white just playing this extension here, those will have to remember. It just feels like, oh, black got right side profit and basically influence towards the center. On the other hand, hang on. I got this one. Wait, so I did black responded every time. I did Tanuki once even. So lovely. See, I come back to this move, even though it's only minus one half a point, but I just realized that in all this fight here, I spent a move. Okay, black already had a stone here, you could also say. But we have 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, 5 versus 5, 6 versus so essentially I'm already down one move here because I attached to, so black already has one more move spent here. Right? Because it was originally black's corner, so it is still the same stone that black had here. So that's one move. Then I counter pincer, which is completely reasonable because I was pretty solid here. But then I Tenuki'd a second time here, actually. And then after all is said and done, I actually Tenuki'd a third time here. And the third time was too much. The first two times were, I want to say, the first was completely reasonable. The second was made it a bit unnecessarily complicated. But the third one was just a huge mistake. That's maybe the main lesson of this game. So far at least. If I don't find, but this it makes yeah. This one was basically the third Tenuki, and that was too much. Yeah, and also the lesson that actually here even this move would have been okay, not amazing, but like minus 1.5 and only being behind by 3.5 is still a game. Being behind by 8 points, eh. And even here, I should just give up this and maybe fight because I still have the core and just go against these. So if we assume that I don't see this, and this is another 2.5 point mistake, then you can essentially claim that K7 is like an 8.5 point mistake. Or this whole idea, I suppose, yeah, of not going after or not seeing that I need to go after these. This area here is an 8.5 point mistake. So that seems big enough. That's a clear blunder. But I was also correct. The peep was horrible. Minus 4.5 points. Connecting was worse. Shit. So that was not the reason. I was not correct about this because the peep was. Oh yeah, okay. You know what? I only. Well, okay. It still comes down to the same thing that I didn't think that I should or could do something immediately here right now. So the exchange was actually then brilliant because I don't have a connection under, or I don't have this move myself anymore. Yeah, okay, so that lost 3 points. But okay, but at least this one, he should have wedged. Ooh, okay, that's not what I thought Black should do. But okay, so this is a 10 point mistake. Then it was kind of close again after this exchange. Yeah, but okay, if you can't do anything, I think the problem with these two moves was that I was convinced there was some weakness in Blake's position. And while I didn't do, hmm, that has to be some kind of level in the future. Because this level I didn't fail, I don't think, because I was very aware of I played very solid moves, I want to say, and I didn't really allow any uh, cut that was either bad for me or I couldn't handle, unless you count the split as a cut, but I don't. It really is about immediate cuts that the opponent can abuse. However, I did still think too much about my opponent's weaknesses. So, or think too much about what can I do to these weaknesses. There are some weaknesses, but they are maybe some endgame profit. They are not because I can now completely harass this black group and just make my group completely alive. So that was kind of the misassumption. So in that way, I mean, this move really embodies, and I think it's going to stay the main lesson. This move really embodies everything that is wrong with my game currently. Both are that I don't want to spend the defensive move because even let's say this one is of course the best, but even this one it doesn't really look at that many weaknesses of it. Just makes some shape. It just strengthens my group. And I look too much for something in the weak archie of my opponent's weaknesses. So let me make a quick note before I forget what I was saying. Um, so one, look at and the second was Okay, anyway, let's go on. Um, yeah, this was essentially the same, but I was still eyeing these weaknesses. But my opponent believed me. And then again, it was actually like a good exchange because black played a 4.5 point mistake and a 10.5 point mistake. So that's 15 versus my 8. So I caught up 7 points in that exchange. Not horrible, but clearly not a good exchange. Um, so, and then this one was, aha, he should protect the weaknesses here by just going here. This was a bit too close. Then this peep was okay. Oh, and then I could have played here. Okay, this one? This one after all. Huh. And then play here. And then play the ko because these two stones can be captured anytime. Then I can also play this as co-threats. Oh, right, because black now were to capture. Black cannot cut here because now this just works anyway. So I don't need this exchange to protect this cut in the first place. Aha, so just M4 does work. So after this one, I can fight the ko, then play this and this. And then what black and black do? Black, oh, whoa, okay, wait, what? When all of a sudden this is bad? Hang on. Eh? Then I play this. Then black protects. Huh. Then I can play this one in center, sure. And then can capture this one. But then black can just push in here. Ah, but then it's still a ko. I see. I see, I see, I see. And then it's a ko, but black, it's only a ko for the eye shape, no longer for the cut on the outside. And then I just respond here, and then if black insists on fighting this ko, then I can use the RG of this. But okay, I mean, this is already, I mean, I already had to spend a lot of time on this, right? So it would have been, in the first place, it would have been much simpler to just not be greedy here and to just, what about my suggestion earlier? Okay, that's minus 0.7. Yeah, if I just play here, it's an equal game and it's much easier to play. And then I maybe get to end game and can destroy my opponents in end game, as is the plan. But okay, yeah, so that was the problem. The final problem then really was to Tenuki again. Then, however, yeah, okay, then I needed to see this, and then it was still equal though. But that was already on me to find the best way. However, then black cut here. That made it back to equal, or even slightly better for me. Then I cut here and extend it. Yeah, what about this one? And then here and extend, and here and connect, and Atari and here. Oh, and Atari again, and here, and then connect. I mean, sure, okay, black has to spend a move here anyway. Okay, wedge here, because if this one, then you can extend. And then if this one, then you could counter wedge. Okay. And then black has to defend here. And then you play this. And this. And this Hane. Oh, then because you already connected here. Oh, and then black is just dead. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, that is pretty good for white. Okay, yeah, okay. And if then instead this one, then obviously this one is getting the wedge is better than just playing the peep. And then if I play this one still, um, I now have the advantage that I already have half an eye here. Then again, I can go back to to either make the ko or even Tenuki or capture these two stones, and then it's white +8 because now black didn't even get K80, K70. Wait, this way? Oh, because of this one is not protecting, so this is actually, yeah. Okay, that's amazing. So I guess black chose the better option. I shouldn't play this exchange. You were correct. Okay, but I was also correct that just living here is best, is better at least. If black then connects and I just play here, no, then I lose these. So I should, I don't get this. Why is this one then good? Because the follow-up here is bigger than just making the eye, huh? But okay, let's say just connecting here and then black plays this one. I can block here. Then if black plays here, then I already have one eye and then this peep still works. Because this one didn't protect against the double peep. Ah, right, I could have just... Oh, now this one is bad. What? What? Because? I'm too confused now. Okay, if we exchange this, the connection would have been fine, but also just not connecting would have been fine. And if black now plays here, and you block here, and then black is still not interested in capturing those. Or is okay, black is capturing those. Then it's black +2, but still very playable. Huh? In the game, I really thought living here would be horrible for black, but it's only like white +3 because there's still this, and then okay, I have to see this. I don't understand this without AI yet. Like now you're supposed to connect here. Wait, you made this exchange. Now you're not supposed to connect here. What? I was thinking about this one, but yeah, and then this whole thing happened where I should just attach here, which... Oh, peep here, really? Whoa, okay. And then after peep, you defended your corner and you just go back and just protect your outside. Still, that's just black +5, so I think just playing here now. Then if this one just connecting without the exchange, apparently, that's still a horrible blunder then. Yeah, okay, so because I see. No, I see now. I see. I'm blind, of course. Um, I was always going under the assumption that I can always get M3 in center because it threatens to make an eye. But if it's not about, but if it's also about this cut here, then this and playing here, this exchange creates the double peep anyway. Okay, so that makes sense why that was such a bad exchange. Because if I exchange this, I don't have the double peep anymore. Yeah, okay. And see, this freaking move was my first instinct, even all the way before this whole thing here happened. That's what I wanted to do with this peep and this peep. But for some reason, I convinced myself that at this point here, well, I know why I convinced myself. I convinced myself because I thought then I need to fight a ko, and I didn't like that. But I also failed to see that if I have this, the cut is already protected. Because black can't even play this exchange and then cut because I can still play with the Atari. So because this ko is not threatening the cut after I make this, Black doesn't have nearly as many co-threats here or Black can't capture here in Sente. And that makes a huge difference. That was my mistake in thinking. And yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Hmm. But okay, after all this whole thing here happened, apparently those were bad exchanges. And then I mean after here it's hard to say to learn anything from after this. Maybe a few end game lessons about surprisingly big or small moves somewhere. That was fine. This was just not amazing, but fine. Those were all fine. Okay, and then indeed I needed to make a mess. But again, not really pacifistic. I wonder about this one versus this one. Okay, my move was at least better than that. And this one, I suspected as much. So this would have been at least better than any of my choices. But this is still just the best. And then black should play this one, though. And then you should ignore and push down here, I suppose. Or you can even respond to this. If extend down again, then I suspect that you Tanuki for sure, right? Yeah, then you Tanuki for sure, because then you can counter here. Yeah, if this was a real game where I counted and had still some time, like a tournament game, and I see that, oh, if I play this, I there's no shot that I win, that I have enough, then I would say that J16 is for sure a mistake. But since winning is the main objective, and like playing solid shapes, it's very much more in the style of this the challenge here right now. I'm not saying I want to learn never to abuse the opponent's weaknesses ever again and play too passive. The goal is not to play passive. The goal is to recognize that playing solid moves is actually worth something. And in this case, I guess it was less about the solid moves themselves and more about defending a group that you essentially have Tanuki twice already. Yeah, and after that again, let's see. Oh, black even found this, yeah, which was really big. Wow, I shouldn't even play this because yeah, I was wondering about this. If I could play this. I was hovering there, right? Because or maybe it was earlier, but anyway. Yeah, after that though, this was fine. This was all fine. That was also solid shape. See, solid shape. Assuming it's an equal game, or I'm slightly ahead, then this is the kind of move I would usually struggle to play. But here I did, so that's nice. I mean, I guess I wanted to play here, but this is good. And this, not even blocking here. Okay, then I did find some RG here, which apparently was just bad for me, because here it's black plus 18. And at this end of the sequence, it's black plus 24. But this was a mistake. So, okay. So I just didn't get enough out of this. That's the problem. In the end, yeah, this was just, I needed to protect here. This was just a mistake. If I protect here, and black now plays the Atari, I still block. Okay, it's still the same. It was essentially just that. Ah, yeah, okay. That this was just bigger. I was once again, and this I could misconstrue as a failure because I was clearly not worried enough about. But it's endgame. It's yeah, no, I won't fight. I won't make me fail the game because of time pressure endgame. This one is of course a cut that I didn't defend, but it was not because I knew how to handle it. There you go. And I also thought that I needed to make some comeback at this point, I suppose. Not in the spirit of a challenge, but yeah, just connecting here would have been the better move. But I mean, yeah, black just plays here and then plays the double Atari. No, actually, that would just be a mistake because I can do this. Can protect here, and then if this one, extend, and then if this one, and I can throw in here, and then if I do this, then I can do this and this. Okay, so that there was something here in that regard still. So it's not the corner's not completely gone, but yeah, obviously here. I could have Tenuki'd. That would have been better to extend here. That makes sense. But yeah, at this point it was just hopeless already. So, um, and it was correct in theory to capture the coast, so that was a slight mistake. But yeah, and then this was a blunder. But again, I just need to connect here, and then I'm only 22 points behind. What could go wrong? Now, at this point, of course, I mean, I think the learning from this game essentially stops. Maybe this one I will still look at why this is a. I mean, I can see why it's a bad exchange, but if I just do this and Blake Ataris. Yeah, I know. Okay, I can even ignore it. Wow, I can even ignore it because of capture. Black only gained like half an eye here and got weaker towards the center. Okay, that makes sense. So that exchange was just not necessary for, or rather, let me actually try this out. If Blake played this, and then I connect it. Okay, that would still be equal. And then Blake doesn't play here. Ah, because then I don't even, yeah, then I don't protect from here and make him stronger in this side. I just peep here and then just make myself stronger. That makes so much sense. And my corner is in no danger, so he would have to be pressed down here. Then I could press down more. And even if he descends here, then my corner is in no danger because I have more than enough space, and I could even split off the two stones, so Blake is still forced to answer all of these. Let's say say he just plays here, whatever that exchange is for. Then I could Hane here. Then turn, yeah, in Sente. Well, that's still Black plus 7 though, but yeah, in the game, of course, it was already Black plus 12, nearly. Black plus 10. All right. Again, even after seeing the whole game, move 60, and the whole ideas before about playing moves for my group first. Though, I mean, again, this move itself, I don't mind because the opponent over-attacking a weak group, a stick, is a valid strategy to win, especially on Fox. Um, but it's not, I guess it's also not really over-attacking at this point, huh? So second Tanuki is still fine, but then the third Tanuki is just too much, and here it's already more difficult for me, so in the spirit of a challenge, at least for now. Later I can go back to hanging the stick in front of my opponent, but I think in the spirit of a challenge now, I should indeed strengthen my group. Not again. Not saying that is going to be any change in my challenge system, but yeah, that is game 1 out of 4. Again, I mean, I had some chances, and it's amazing. It's amazing that in a game where I was consciously already, and it's not, it's on. I get to the question. It's amazing on the and also not amazing at the same time that even though I was very aware of all my weaknesses and I was really fixing my fence, um, if I ignore the bulldozers in front of my house, then fixing the fence is not enough. However, for this challenge, for now, I will ignore the bulldozers because I want to step by step. I don't want to introduce, oh, now I should focus on that. Now I should focus on that. That's how you get scatter-minded and don't improve at all at anything. So I want to continue down the line that I'm currently doing. First fix the fence for the next three games at the very least. And then I will see what I do about, well, actually, the next level is going to be about groups more. And then next level, I will cultivate more group strength awareness again. Anyway, I don't have a list of all the pacifism challenges because I am creating it as we go. Now, next on my agenda, get more stable internet. It's already much more stable than it used to be, because now I'm the only one using it and not all my roommates as well. But it still sucks, often enough. Um, am I back? Although, can you? Yeah, okay, I should be back, right? Anyway, going back, I don't know when I was cut off with my explanation, um, but I have basically the chapter more or less planned out. So I won't spoil, but there's several levels in a chapter and potentially a boss level. And as you can see, we're at level 1. And I have the idea for the next, I want to say, 2 to 3 levels and some ideas for the levels beyond. But I will also see how my games evolve. Um, and if I maybe change a level, at least, or maybe some details there. So that's why there is no document for you to see. Also, that would be not interesting because you're basically seeing me playtest a new game. I have early access to a new game, and you are going to see me um, play through it. um, but yeah, so that's why there is no document. Here's the whole game. You can see where this is going because it doesn't exist. It only exists partly in my mind and as a big collection on my laptop. No, the whole challenge. So the whole challenge is about calming down my game and my mind essentially. So because I have a couple of problems that have festered over the last years and last decades and just my life in general, I suppose. So I have a few weaknesses that just also show in Go, or that just specifically show in Go, and or that especially show in Go. And among those are that I'm afraid that playing a normal move or playing a core move at the moment is not enough. So I'm always trying to be a bit more active than I should be. I always try to keep all the opponent's weaknesses on the board. I'm also not good at letting go. So I might not consider a trade. I might play a peep because I think, oh, the opponent has to respond, and then all of a sudden I realize, or the opponent tenukis, and I realize, oh yeah, that wasn't actually threatening all that much. And just in general, having I used to be very passive, and now I've almost developed an aversion against playing a solid move. It just always feels way too passive. Um, and what I am essentially doing with this challenge, because the whole challenge is about this, it's basically about improving my discipline, my thinking discipline about the game, and my judgment discipline, and my play under pressure, specifically time pressure. That's what crisis management, that's the trial 2 is for. Actually, let me get this on the board. You can change already. So you can also see what I'm talking about there. There you go. Right, so the second, oops, why is it so weird? Why is it so to the side? Somehow this got screwed up a little bit. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, so because I'm aware of all of these things, but in the past I've always tried to go about the problems one by one. And now I'm trying to still go by them one by one. That's what the levels are for. But also have like an overarching. Um, here I want to. Um, here I want to be able to trust my own judgment and trust that creating my own territory is enough, and that I don't have to invade every little area of my opponent, and that I don't need to attack every group. Like I found. Uh, Yes. Well, actually, so if I had to summarize it in one sentence, and I probably could have done that from the start, but I like to talk. So why do you think I became a teacher? No, but the essence of the challenge is I want to go from uh, feeling false urgencies to quiet confidence. And false urgencies are all of these, oh, I need to invade this, especially maybe immediately best. Or, oh, there's weaknesses in a opposing position. I have to use them somehow and screw my own weaknesses. Screw that I get 5 weak groups. But my opponent has this weakness now. Maybe exaggerating, but especially in fast games, that is actually not too far off. Um, and so I have this, and also, yeah, I need to. I might have to fix my cut, but maybe I can do it while getting RG off my shoulders and center and everything. So essentially, I want to accomplish too much in one move very often, and neglect what the opponent can do in reverse. While with quiet confidence, I mean exactly that. Oh, my area can be enough. Just protecting my cut and letting the opponent's weakness go can be enough. Oh, my endgame has improved. I can win this, even if it's a close endgame. I don't need to be nervous, and especially if and oh, I can play under time pressure. Oh, even better. Now I don't need to fear it so much that I want to end the game early, I guess. So that's what I mean by going from false urgency to quiet confidence. Hmm. And then, of course, like in general, improve my judgment and when should I fight and when should I not, and so on. But going from it from this direction essentially, and that's also why the first two vows in the first trial were very extreme cases, essentially shock therapy. I wanted to say you are not allowed to attack, and the second vow was you are not allowed to invade, because those are exactly those right false urgencies. So essentially, I gave myself no permission to do any of that and see how do I fare. And I saw, okay, not attacking at all is maybe not working out so well. But I had a game where I didn't invade at all. My opponent attacked a stick, just not unsimilar to this game where they over attacked. And I actually completely crushed my opponent, like in 120 moves and with zero mistakes. And that's another thing. If you play more solid, it's much more likely that you don't make any big blunders. So, but that's not really the goal. And yeah, and endgame training is the third trial, but I don't know if I will ever stream that or if I will just keep that to myself because that's kind of like Tsumigo. It's not as appealing to most viewers. Anyway. And yeah, the trial is of course meant to be helpful. All right. Let me check a quick second there. Oops. All right, let's do one more game on this account now, I guess. Fresh account on 7 done. Different goal. Oh, only 10,000 people online. When I started the stream, there was a lot more. But I guess it's already 7 p.m. Wait, when did I start the stream? Like,
Start to play.
oh, I don't like cat profile pictures, and also it's an 8 done. Um, oh yeah, 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours 40. That has been a long. I like to rant. I like to talk too much. I also reviewed this, I think, for a while, so. But let's do one more game. And then later in the evening, I review. Oh, actually, that one thing that I wanted to mention is for that last trial, I had the whole time this in front of me. So I actually printed out a position of mine there where I made a mistake, where I should have just protected my cut and played solid shape. And I have several of those printed out. So yeah. I will also hang them up just as a constant reminder whenever I pass them that this is what I should do instead.
Start to play.
Another no, that's a 6 done. Let's keep it fair. I don't like handicap like one handicap especially here on Fox because I always feel like 6.5 com like giving up Komi is it's basically only half a stone, and especially oh uh,
Start to play.
especially this high up. One rank is really much more than just oh, they changed it back to 5 analysis. Anyway, um, um, yeah. And so what I was saying is that that oh what, right, it was my move. um, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, that because the rank differences between 6, 7, and 8, and especially at 9 dan, are even bigger than one stone. I never feel that it's fair to play a no Komi game on
Start to
Fox
play.
this way up, this way high, this high up at least. You know, counting is allowed. Also, this count is a little bit sus.
Start to play.
That's not much better, but okay. Hmm. I usually approach low, but ever since I started playing Hoshi, I don't mind this. Oh, should I enter the variation that I know? If I play this and they play this, they have a choice. I don't like that. Okay, let's do this. Aha, they just choose the... I could have actually attached here. That would have been also a choice, I suppose. Actually not super familiar with. I think you can play here and then press down here, or you can play here. Or is that how you play it?
Yoyomi now starts.
Hmm.
9, 8, 9,
Okay, apparently that was unexpected.
Yoyomi now starts.
Peep at P13 is not
9,
100%
8,
Sente.
7,
Does
6,
protect the
5,
shape though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is he going to spend the whole boot? No, okay. I was about to say, is he going to spend a Biomi already? I could just Hane, and then if he connects
8,
under, I can just
7,
Otari.
6, 5, 4.
That seems good enough. If he descends down, then I extend.
9, 8,
Okay. Like extend. Or I could Hane again.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's play the solid option. So does he.
9, 8,
Mhm.
9, 8.
I think defending is fine here. Han is still very
9,
annoying.
8,
This is the
7,
kind of move that I usually don't like. Okay. The Hane there again is a little bit annoying.
9, 8,
If he pushes again, then I ignore for sure. Maybe I could have already ignored, but okay, it shouldn't
9,
be
8, 7,
big
6,
issue.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, yeah, so he just spins. Then move there.
9,
Yeah, I'm just going to play here now. Again. Bottom right is solid now. Just connect is fine. I can invade if they play D2.
9,
Could also
8,
play
7,
G6 first.
6, 5.
Hmm. Actually, maybe now here it's a good timing
8,
for this one.
7,
Yeah, I think
6,
this one is fine. Now my opponent needs the breath.
9, 8,
Anyway,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
haven't played
9,
this in attachment.
8,
This in
7,
attachment, this attachment in a
6,
while.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got my
2
opponent to spend a
yo-yomis left.
BUB. Yay! That's already a success. um, yeah, I have actually made a live lecture on this Joseki, this attachment.
9, 8,
If you check out my YouTube, you can find the lecture there. Okay, this is already a good exchange for me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I just take more points.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, that's the solid option. But they're still arching that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's first abuse this a bit. I know, not very specific, but this is crisis management. This is not about being peaceful. This is about inner peace,
9,
living
8,
with your decisions.
7, 6, 5. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we just spend some move there.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Eh? Okay. Uh-huh.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6,
No, I don't think I had
5,
ever live here
4,
anyway, so these
3,
exchanges are just
2,
kind of outside
1.
for inside a few. Oh, he does spend another move. Now,
9, 8, 7,
fascinating.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me spend a Biomi here.
2 yo-yomis left.
If I play this one and Black plays this or plays this, might be bad shape.
9,
It's also kind of
8,
tricky.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not sure.
Nine, 8, 7,
Because I
6,
can
5,
push and cut here
4,
anytime
3,
for some
2,
endgame.
1.
I think this one is a good timing to just
9,
kick,
8, 7, 6.
kick and scream.
Nine, 8,
Make a
7.
bit of territory here. Could play this one.
9, 8,
Or this one.
7, 6, 5,
Or this one,
4,
or this one, or this
3.
one. I might just play the... Like,
9,
if I...
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How does black handle this one?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aha, by making trouble here first. I see.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Can you though?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He can extend up here and then cut here.
9, 8, 7, 6.
See, I can't resist to just abuse opponent's shape if I'm in time pressure. Yeah, this way. However, this way,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I will play this one. Okay, he will immediately cut, then I can connect under.
Nine, 8, 7, 6. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Can you do that?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I push up, he blocks.
Last Byoyomi.
I can't capture the stone, so I have to harm it from here, right?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
extends. And I push.
9,
And I
8,
cut. I could push again. He blocks. I
9,
cut.
8, 7,
I
6,
extend.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what? Ah? What? It clearly said one. I clearly had more time. Thank you for the raid. Just at the end. What? Ah? Guten Tag. Yeah, that. What? Uh, what? I mean, no, not Windows pop-up. Because Fox is usually the other way around. You go to 0 and then you have like 5 more seconds before you time out. Now it was like 2 seconds still left on the clock and it said I lost by time. What? How did that happen? Well, that's no double rank up. The, well, what you gonna do? I suppose. Still need the same amount of games to rank up, I suppose. The only problem I have with this, yeah, it was. I mean, it has to be, but how? I mean, because you saw it, right? It said one. I lost by time way before it said 0. So yeah, yeah. But again, Fox already has a lag protection, so that's what's so surprising to me. That usually on Fox that doesn't even happen. So yeah, it's quite an accomplishment to make that happen. I don't I don't mind the loss. That's not the problem. I more mind that 70 moves is like it's not like 30 moves where I can obviously say yeah that didn't count because it was not long enough. But it's also not long enough that I want to say is this a full game? Does it count towards my challenge? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call it a half game. And if that for some reason, or if I have another game that only lasts like 70 to 80 moves, then that counts towards this progress. And if not, we just do 2 more of these games. That's my compromise here. Anyway, I downloaded it already, so I mean, yeah, 70 moves is like it doesn't really. You don't want to make it count as a game, right? Yeah. Um, yeah, I was in a lead because Black shouldn't have. But okay, it was only 1 point, and I should have pushed here first. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Peep is fine, but then Hane and just connect. What about just Hane connect? Is that so much worse? It is 2 points worse. Okay, so I did need to push here first. Oh, yeah, it's not frozen on game. I just didn't open this. Yeah, that's the wrong window. There you go. Yes, thanks for letting me know. Anyway, so okay. So block and connect, and then if this one, then you connect here, and then Black does something in the corner, and then you do this, and then if descend, you can play here. No. What do you do? You play here, no? Honey. What about this one, though? Oh, there's this one. No. Huh? It's just, okay, it's just that this can be separated, I see. Um, anyway, then it was slightly better for me, but apparently before that I did some silly stuff. This was indeed better, slightly better for me. This attachment was fine. The descent was also fine. All of these were fine. But I need to push here, slightly better, but not big enough of a mistake to care. Okay, also I could have Tanuki'd here already. But okay, -1 point. So then it was slightly better for black. Yeah, and I know that this loses usually like a 1 point, but also, yeah, you can see -1 point because this was not good, and then the descent. So essentially, it went from black plus 0.8 to black plus 0.2. So often in these exchanges, I gain something. Oh, and then then I need to invade immediately. This actually, wow, this is -2.5 points. That's actually quite a big mistake for a very natural move. Even just playing here, putting some more pressure on this group. No, that's also -2.6. So I should invade immediately. Okay, I should invade immediately, and if there's now counterattack, I can still play here, and then just escape and counterattack this whole stick, I suppose is the plan here. Okay, so there's enough RG in there, I guess. And then this was indeed the blue move. Okay. Okay, and then attaching here was not good. Yeah, okay. Just this one immediately. Try to be too cute. Once again, I try to be too fancy in my games, especially my fast games when I don't have time. Which is not, I mean, it makes sense that you want to put some pressure on the opponent, but if the opponent is just good enough to just calmly respond to everything, then you just all of a sudden end up 8 points behind without the opponent having done anything. So, and since I want to calm down my game, it's not really. Yeah, this one was weird, but I should jump. Okay, sure. This was actually pretty good. Um, I mean, no, I mean, okay, but then just see, I can't just play the calm game. I know that this is just a move, but I also know that then this is for a black move, and for some reason, I have this problem that I don't want to give the opponent anything, and that wasn't always the case. That is a new development, and by new I mean like years by now, but still, it hasn't always been this way. So I need to go back to being as content as I was in the past without losing my reading ability and my fighting spirit. Yeah, then this was actually not great, but then this was fine. This was not good, yeah, okay, but I shouldn't Atari there, I should just connect. Whoa, okay. I should just connect here because then after this. Okay, extend. But see, it didn't even occur to me to just counter Atari and just give my opponent the Punduki. It just. And then Atari here is outlandish to me. Okay, extending makes more sense, but it just. Oh, now the opponent is strong. So to just accept my profit in the corner is coming from somewhere, aka that black got stronger on the outside. So that's. And I also got stronger here. So literally trading, just trading. And if I extend here, then black gets this. Then I can also just play the Atari here and then just extend. And then black has a little bit less, has a few more problems here, but I also am a little bit less strong here. So yeah, I mean, this one is maybe also really, if I just connect black, here's the thing. If I just connect, then black doesn't get all the forcing moves here and doesn't get stronger in this direction. So no, it's not really Fox. I don't think it's Fox. Because I haven't played on Fox for like a year. So I don't think that's it. Maybe that's still residual damage from the past, but before this challenge I played like, I don't know, a handful of Fox games since the beginning of last year. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, but to just connect here, just say, okay, the cut is a resource that makes black stronger here, but this is also a resource, this cut is a resource for black that makes black stronger, so let's just play the more solid option. Let's just give black the Ponuki, and let's just extend, or let's fight the Ko if we must. Or let make this exchange, I suppose. Force this exchange. And then if black defends, then I can cut. And if black defended here because he gets scared, then I already profited a lot and I can just go back and just uh, continue the reduction that I had in mind here. Yeah. But I went here because I thought, oh, I can connect under, so I protected against this cut, right? Wrong. And actually, this one would have failed. I think this one would have failed my trial 1 challenge from the earlier game. Yeah. Imagine a blind chicken finding a corn. See, I thought about this one, but the Hane and then the extend, and then this game was, yeah, this game was already over. So what's the main lesson here? I think the main lesson is, first of all, to stop playing this kind of madness. I think this one is the has some merit here because it often forces the opponent into a variation that they don't know, and it's also fine. But then the extent they're like really pushing the opponent like this is maybe a bit much. And then this one just shows my tendencies, but I already have a screenshot. Actually, I have a screenshot, hang on. That is exactly this, but worse. So I don't need to, yeah, here. So it has system. You can see right here. Oh, you can't see right. That here I also decided, right? I also decided on trying to cut the O-gamer. Only here it's worse because black already has like a huge wall here, and my own group needs to defend. So instead, I should have defended. What do? There's an O-gamer. Let's attack this. It's weak, right? It's a weak shape. Oh, also Hallgraven. I didn't even see that. That was you sending the message here. So yeah, there's certainly something to be said about my tendencies there, and that's what this whole challenge is for. So yeah, there you go. But I think if I play another game, I'm going to hyperventilate. So unfortunately, I think I will leave it at that and come back tomorrow, though. I will be back tomorrow after my 31-kilometer run. Maybe a bit earlier in the day so that I can still play a couple of maybe so I think at least one, but maybe a couple of fast games after the long game tomorrow. Then I can level up this trial chapter, this level to level 2, with whatever this will be. And so yeah. Let's see if there's someone to raid. Vatuk Bomb is back to raid, to be raided. So yeah, sorry for the absolute newcomers to the stream, but in the meantime, again, if you want to learn more about this top right attachment, you can check out my YouTube lectures in the live section. Also, if you want to be informed when I go live the next time, you can join my Discord. And if you're looking to improve your game, because this is certainly, I'm very methodical and I like these kind of systems, and I gamify my life essentially. So what you see now on stream is very much how I currently try to improve my life in general. And if you think you want to improve your Go, and you're looking for a teacher who is doing that in a very systematic way, consider checking me out as a teacher in no other capacity, please. Um, yeah, now let's rate. Baduk-bum. And yeah, if you join my Discord, you could be soon. There's the 200th joiner, so you could be number 200 soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm rambling. See you tomorrow for another stream like this, and have a good one. Bye bye.
Eight.
5ダベ89レイリドマイストリングミズ23分バスティックビエワー
Well, by the way, thank you for the 20-day bombastic meal and that's a lot. Oh, this last game is very sad. They got me on anything, so